My dad and I were exactly alike.
I see everything.
Caption. My dad and I were nothing alike.
I'm Superman.
My dad and I.
You're watching a scene from Fun Home, the latest offering from Portland Center Stage. The show on the Girding Theater, that is, at the Armory right now, features Allison, the character, centrally, looking back on her upbringing and family dynamics. It takes 3 different actresses of different ages to tell this story. We're so happy to have all 3 in studio with us this morning. Allison Michelson plays the adult Allison.
Yes.
Yes. And Sarah Masterson plays what they call medium Allison. And then Ada Valentine, well, she plays small Allison. We could have guessed that, I guess.
Yes.
When you're lined up on the camera.
Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank
This
you.
show gets rave reviews, but for folks who didn't get the chance to see it on Broadway or at some of the other regional productions, tell me a little bit about what it's about. Medium Allison, you can take this one.
Tall, grande, venti Allison.
That's it.
It takes a look at Alison Bechtel, who's a real woman. She's a cartoonist. Takes a look at her life. It's sort of the cross-section in her life when she came out and when she discovered that her father was a closeted homosexual, and then 4 months after she came out to her parents, he killed himself. So it's really, and it sounds like a very kind of maudlin piece when you look at it that way, but it's really just about acceptance and love and forgiveness through adversity, and I think the multifacetedness of human beings.
The title then, deceiving, because Allison, it's Fun Home, and none of that sounded very fun.
But there's comic. It's funny.
Exactly.
Right? And there's music.
Yes, it is a musical. And do you want to tell about the Fun Home?
The Fun Home is a funeral home. Her dad owns the funeral home, so
I
that's
get it. Again,
that's what we call it.
That's fun.
We call it the Fun Home. And so me and the 2 boys who played my brothers, we do this number called "Come to the Fun Home," and we're making a commercial for the Fun Home.
As in funeral home.
Yes, as in funeral home, and we call it the Fun Home.
So the family lived with much. It was a different family, a different upbringing than maybe many kids
Not
would
as
have.
traditional as you would see in a lot of plays, but probably more real in many of the aspects of it.
And I think that's part of the show, is that it is incredibly real, incredibly difficult at times.
Sure.
As
life can be.
Exactly. And so it shows, she tells a very true story of her life growing up and wanting to wear boys' clothes, and her father trying to put this facade up that didn't let anyone actually see into the real. So she uncovers the real in the Fun Home, in college, in adult looking back to try and deal with her life and her father's death.
All right, final question for the 3 of you. You get 1 word to describe the show from Allison's perspective.
From Allison's perspective.
Yeah, and you don't get to think about it.
Start
Time's
with you,
ticking,
small
girls.
Allison.
Beautiful, because she sings a lot in the beginning. Beautiful. That part.
All right, medium Allison.
Messy, but not in a negative connotation.
In a fun way.
I think she's just. I think she's kind of in love with the irreverent mess of the whole everything.
She embraces it.
Yeah.
And adult Allison, you can round it out for us.
There's so many words. There's so many words. There's so many words. I mean,
You were going to say joyful. No?
Well, I think struggle.
Struggle. All right. We got beautiful, messy struggle. It's a beautiful, messy struggle.
Amen.
And
Life.
authentic.
Authentic,
That's
yes.
right.
Yes.
Thank you, all 3 of you, for coming in.
Thank you
And
so
good
much.
luck with
Thank
the
you.
show.
Thank
Regularly.
you. Thank you.
Fun Home is at the Armory through October the 22nd.